change. We had to make them transitions, nigga. Transition.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I want to thank y'all for tuning in with us here today. Again, this is with all due respect. It's your boy Suge. Sitting to my left, who we got, man?
Father Kai, as y'all want to call me and shit.
Yes, sir.
You feel
Voice
me?
of reason. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? You doing all right?
I'm good, man. You know, we got 3 special guests today, man, from the HTG podcast, HennyThang Goes Podcast.
Gang,
You know, I want y'all to introduce yourselves for us, man. Let the people know who you are.
Yo, it's your boy SB, High Star, the HTG podcast. You already know what time it is.
Yo, it's your boy Cash. Y'all already know what time it is.
It's your girl, Dirty Diana. Oh,
Hey, shout out to the rest of the HTG gang.
Yes,
Go to
could not be
Red,
here.
Killer. I deleted it, BM, Highlight. Y'all already know what time it is.
yes.
So, man, hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us though today. For real. We do.
How y'all feeling?
We had a
Sunday
good combo.
is
Yeah.
Good Sunday. Good combo.
Sunday is
Them my
bad.
boys. I like them. I like what they think.
He was like, dang, I had to get up, take a shower on a Sunday.
Yeah.
That's it.
So how y'all feeling this morning,
All
man?
right, I'm good.
Everything good?
I
Life
hung
good?
out with the old folks last night. I had me a good time.
Hey, you said you were looking for a sugar daddy,
I
ain't?
couldn't find no sugar daddy. Didn't want no sugar now. I
Damn.
think I scared him. I had on little heels. I'm already tall. I think I was a little intimidating, so they ain't know how to take
Man,
it. I
I
got
don't-
this blonde hair.
hey.
They ain't know what's going on.
Y'all better run.
I don't think you gonna find that, man. Them old heads be wanting that ass now. I'm telling you. Come on. They be wanting it, man.
No, you can't
They trying to give you a good 3 minutes.
Nah,
You
they
feel
trying to give
me?
you the good worm.
What might say, girl? Go ahead and get a soda out that car. Soda out the car. The trunk of that car.
That nigga just
Don't
need
look
a.
on me sucking on lollipops. I'm not you need your
Man.
bills paid. You trying to get some.
Damn, man.
Yeah. So tell us, everything about HennyThang Goes. Where did that come from? What's that?
Oh man, so I like to drink Hennessy. And me and my aunt Gorgeous Red and one of my A&Rs, we was just kicking back one day. I was on the phone with them, just like, hey man, I'm gonna start recording these dumb conversations we having. And that was like maybe June 2019, I think. Then just started buying all this equipment and stuff, and it was like, hey, we need a name, and I was like thinking Fly By Nights, because it was like my Twitter handle at the time, and then I was thinking like Hen Nights and things of that nature, just something random, and then we just came, it was like, well, anything goes.
Yeah.
Came up with a name, and it was like, well, we're going to do HTG Podcast.
Okay.
And then we just like HTG Podcast when anything goes. So started recording November 2019.
Okay.
Brought these young talented folks in 2020, and we've been rocking ever since, man. Just podcast where you come, be yourself, have fun, and drink. That's what we do.
Right.
That's it.
And
That's
we
what's up.
drink.
Right.
That's what's up.
I mean, I wish we had some drink for y'all today, man.
Don't worry, I come prepared.
We good.
We could've been like,
You feel me?
we usually
I
do,
come
man. We
prepared.
just,
So let me ask you this though, like all of you guys, like all your co-hosts, everything like that. Did y'all grow up together? I mean, where did y'all meet?
Well,
The original is family.
yeah, the original family, Gorgeously Red, that's my aunt, that's my mom's youngest sister.
Okay.
So me and her, we real tight. Her and my other absent co-host that's never there but there in spirit, Big I, that's her older sister. So me and Gorgeous Red aunt, that's my aunt, and she has a husband who's he's our like director. He's never there either, and he's never there anytime. He's like the ghost. You know what I'm
And that's
saying?
my cousin.
That's her cousin.
Okay.
This is my brother's best friend, which makes him my brother. I think they really related on my brother daddy's side. But at the end of the day, we family.
Right.
Killer KJ, she's one of my old co-workers. We used to work together at the Spinks.
Okay.
And so me and her be kicking it. And then who else we got? Who I'm missing?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, that's family.
That's
family.
It's just a bunch of family.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And Highlight,
That's your brother.
that's my brother.
Okay.
He does
Okay,
all our
okay.
merch and stuff like that.
Okay, that's what's up.
Shit, that's real, man. Keep it in the family.
It is.
Real.
It's straight.
It's a family.
Hey.
They get on my nerves. I love them to death.
That's it.
I love
Bunch
them
of
to death.
emotions.
That's it.
Hey, I already know. I know how that go. For real.
Yeah, most definitely. It's family though. That's it.
They make it better because we family. We all
Right.
know how tight everybody is.
Exactly. You know what buttons you can push and shit too. You feel me?
Me
Makes
and
you
this
interesting.
motherfucker right.
But see, I'm so smart. I just know when to
He
stay
just
in
shut
my
the
lane
fuck
and back out.
Okay.
I just know when to back
Cause
out.
he like to call me old.
Elderly.
Damn.
Elderly. It was the
Ain't
point
that,
that he said
but ain't
elderly.
that respectful though? When somebody
No,
call
because he
you
said y'all my elders.
when
I'm
they
not that
in
damn
church
old.
when they about to
Yeah.
fix plates, what they say? Y'all let the elder folks eat first.
They mean grandmas.
You feel me? But
Right,
right.
old
So
though.
how old do y'all think I am?
Disrespect.
Go ahead.
I
Give
feel
yourself.
like you in your I say like early 30s, mid 30s.
Okay, but let me say this. Let me ask you this though. How would you tell a female older than you that she's older than you?
You don't call them elderly.
You don't. You can't do
I
that.
feel you.
But I'm just saying. But what do you say though?
Nothing, nigga.
What do you say? Say you more experienced?
I'm
That's the same
getting ready to
thing.
throw a check.
I'm just saying.
We
It's
all
the
the
same thing.
No, but I turned 40 in June and I look fucking good.
Yes, you do look good. I'm not saying no. She
We
taking it out of
showing out.
context. She taking it out of context.
You fool me. Yeah, you can curse.
She taking it out of context now. She know I wasn't saying that.
This is raw and uncut. Hey,
But I just
listen,
didn't know how to say her and Gorgeously Red were.
He called us his elder.
What do you say though? What do you say
We
to
haven't went to
that?
the TI vernacular school yet. We haven't got our vocabulary.
Yeah,
Once we get it there,
Chairs
we'll
were getting ready to fly.
Hey.
Chairs were getting ready to fly.
But just tell me what would you say though?
I don't know, Bubba.
You don't know which word to say. You don't know which phrase to put
I
in.
mean, you can't just say, "Oh, you look good for an older woman." I mean, that's kind of.
But I didn't say that though. I just
But
said
that's
they
what you
were
thinking. I
elder.
know,
I
I know.
just said they were my elders.
He got the best possible choice. He
Yeah,
said
he
he
do.
said
That's
experience.
not the best
So you said,
possible choice.
I think it is.
No, it's
I don't know, because when you say elder, that's like some 70, 80 year old ass woman for real.
But listen, anytime you hear the word elder, it's in a respectful term though, right?
No.
It is.
You feel me? You don't
I get
you ain't never heard nobody say fuck that elder.
He act like I'm getting ready to go get a senior disc. That's how I felt. Like I was going to get the
No,
senior
damn.
discount.
Now
at
she
Hardee's
got
or
it now. She
something.
got what it takes now. Y'all know what I'm just saying.
It was the Grey Goose, man.
Yeah, it was just great.
That's what it was. That liquor, boy. Hey, got a little hot up in there.
Yeah, they got hot in here.
Hey,
Most definitely.
man,
That's what's up. So, I mean, what really got y'all into, podcasts and things like
like
that?
what influence?
Yeah, what started?
I know you asked us that, but what influence y'all?
I just like to talk, man. I'm a Pisces, so I'm like social and emotional at the same time. So it's like, plus like I be out a lot, so I talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I do. I prefer to talk to women because I know all my homeboys, we just dap each other up by a shot. But I like to talk to women because women give you a lot of they give you knowledge. And I say you
Right,
like
a lot of
they
games,
big,
for
the
real,
biggest
bro.
supporters. But
Biggest supporters.
I say first Breakfast Club. I like Breakfast Club. Joe Budden. I like Lip Service. The Drink
Lip
Champs.
Service,
But to be honest, I really, as a kid, I used to wait up late to listen to DJ Scientist on 107.3, and they would always have the new hip hop and the new music, and then he had, I guess they used to do little interviews and stuff like that, and Rob laid back on 107.3. So it's like I was like, I'm not a mass comm major, but if I can do something in the media world, I like that, and so. Like I said, 2019 kept talking about it, and actually it went all the way back to like 2000 and maybe 9. Me and my frat brothers, we all stayed together. We got this thing called High Star Entertainment, and my homeboy from Charleston, Justin, he got his PhD in psychology or something like that, but we call him Dr. Buford. He do a whole lot of media. He got like AAU teams. He got media platforms. He an artist. He do a lot of stuff in Charleston, and in Rome, he's a DJ. Joel is like the A&R manager. And we was already doing this back when we was in grad school, but it's like once we all separated, I was like, how can I take the High Star and bring it to Greenville and just make it my own platform? So that's why it's SB High Star, and we got HennyThang Goes now. These two, I just made them come to the house, and then he came over one day, he was talking, and then she came over one day and talking. But as far as influencing and doing it, I wouldn't know. So they'd be on them to tell you what their influences are.
Okay. Yeah. I like to hear yours.
What, me? How I got on them? Okay, so I moved back home.
Okay.
Because I've been all over the place. Moved back home. I was bored because I was like, "Hey, come on through." They always like, it's all love. It's always family. It's always whatever.
Right.
Hey, they have a drink. It's a video of me pouring my drink. The first night I'm there pouring my drink. Shit, everything. And I'm just in the back and I'm just talking. Like, I talk. I like people, but I don't like people. I'm a whole Gemini. But like conversation, like I might not listen to everything that they listen to because I'm an old school 90s R&B, old school hip hop. That's my thing. Like when they had big ass 90s party, that was my shit. Like that's my era. So I don't listen to everything they do, but I don't mind sitting down talking with the new artists. Like, where you get this from? Where you come up with this concept? I don't mind. And I talk to just about anybody about anything until you piss me off.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you said,
and it's fun.
I know you said back home, but is Greenville home?
Greenville is home.
Okay.
Yeah, I just moved back home in October. So
Where you been at
ever
before
since then, I was a military spouse, so I was everywhere.
Okay.
So this time I just got back from Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, come, I came, and I just be in, like, originally, I was in just a silent assassin in the back. All you can hear is my voice. You could not see my face. Yeah. It was just my voice, and I'm loud as hell. And I say any damn thing.
Nah, that's what's up.
I mean, I feel it, though. Like, you got the voice for it.
Definitely.
You feel me?
Definitely.
Like,
so, yeah.
If you got some shit to say that shit.
I just talk.
You command attention.
Don't give a damn.
That's what's
Don't
up.
give a damn.
That's what's up. That's a good presence to have, though.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets me in trouble.
Sorry.
Don't
That's
we?
all right.
It gets me in trouble.
How about you, though, man? What's got you started here?
I always been like a arguer.
Okay.
People always argue, and I always think, but it's like when you know something right and people don't. You feel me? That's always been my, you know what I'm saying? So as I got older, like, people used to always be like, you need to be on the radio or something. You just, the way your voice sound, and you just need to do something, rap or anything. But then when I got older and I started getting into, like, religion and trying to learn about, you know what I'm saying, what was really going on and stuff like that, and then watching shit on YouTube and stuff like that, and it just really got me like, okay, we might not know as much as we think we really know type shit. So I always like dialogue, basically.
Okay.
You feel me? So I like wherever argument at, wherever the argument at, I want to be right there. Because I want to see, like, being able to differentiate and understand each side, that's the key to damn near understanding everybody. You feel me? Like, if you can sit back and check yourself and, like, okay, I was wrong. Right. You know that ain't right. And then you can look at them like, you wrong too, but then they don't acknowledge the fact that they wrong. You feel me? Yeah. Like, okay, something wrong there. You feel me? Like, and people always like, you a psychologist. Like, you always think you it's like, nah, it's just like, we got to understand what's wrong with us as a person, even myself. You feel me? Facts. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than trying to be right. You feel me? You got to find understanding. So I always been like,
it take a lot, though. So, you know, a lot of motherfuckers, they not gonna be wrong. So,
feel me? So, and I grew up with two women, well, really like six at a point in time, but two women in the household. Being the only boy, you feel me? Knowing I'm right. Everybody like, you wrong. Gonna get a whooping. I know I'm right. You feel me? I know I'm right. So then growing up, having a vendetta towards my mama, like, she was wrong, but then understanding why she was wrong and how she even
was thinking
traumatized, and you feel me, and that just make you want to get deeper and stuff like that.
So I remember he said something about you like kind of starting your own platform at some point. I think like how that's coming.
Cash lines,
man. I really ain't even put no effort. I just done put thought into it, but the effort is really just me getting out there and doing it. Because I already got the ideal, and the ideal is simple. You feel me? I don't want to say what the ideal is, but
don't do that.
The ideal is simple. You feel me? I just really need to get out there. I just haven't though. That's really the
facts.
That's honest truth.
There we go.
But it's easy though. I got the motto printed out and everything. I just got to get it on shirts and set everything up.
That's just it, man. Hey, keep moving.
Hell yeah, it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. But it's crazy you got onto like, you know, the psychology, mental, and all that shit. Because that's kind of a topic I thought about talking about with y'all today.
It was quick before we do that. Hot seat question though for y'all. We gotta go fast. You got 10 seconds to answer. Who killed JFK? One.
The mafia.
The mafia.
Government.
The government.
Okay, why?
Cause he was didn't he like niggas too much?
I think,
No, hold on.
like,
He said, before you get to the government, why you said a mafia? I ain't never heard that.
Because I heard he was running with the mafia. I watched the whole document with this mafia dude, and he was on Vlad, and he was talking. He was on Vlad. I swear to God,
Everybody be on Vlad.
Vlad the police, man.
I swear to God, he was telling all the Jews. He was saying how JFK was gay and how why they killed Marilyn Monroe and how Marilyn Monroe it was all just how she was passed around to all of them. You feel me? And it was just crazy. But yeah, it had something to do with the government and the mafia. Okay. But I mean, but I know the mafia played a part in it too.
They pulled the trigger.
You feel me?
Okay.
No, I know you said you was thinking about conspiracy theory, so that's why I wanted to see what y'all thought about.
I mean,
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pull this shit. I'm gonna pull this shit up for you.
Biggie.
Biggie?
Biggie.
I asked him.
Diddy killed that nigga, man. Diddy killed
I
that
think so
motherfucker.
too.
I ain't
Because
gonna
I think
lie.
he killed his baby mama. I do.
Well, they already know.
Damn.
Well, they already know that the lady who recorded the reporter on the scene, that she was a hired actress. They already got the video proving that she was a hired actress. Like, she was an actress with a mic in front of the camera, like this. So it's just certain conspiracies like that. Certain conspiracies like that
I'm learning
the
this.
stuff that you need to pay attention to, because it's like, if anything happens, let's say if somebody get killed, they might hire somebody to cover the shit, and you don't even know who covered it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your research on that type of shit.
real.
You feel me? Like, who covered it? Who did this? Why they did this? Where they from? Where they was raised in? I swear, bro. But I show y'all that shit too, though. I'll show y'all this shit. Bro.
Nah, I believe it, man. I'm into that conspiracy shit too.
I'm telling
like,
you, bro. They got
I
it.
just don't be trying to be hard, because motherfuckers be thinking you crazy. You don't know what you're talking
they
about.
Got it, man.
They think you speaking on hypotheticals and shit, but it's like, bro, it go on.
Yeah, boy, kind of be on that conspiracy theory shit too, man. I don't know,
though, bro. But you gotta think, back then we didn't have stuff like that to know. So back then it was easier to stage a crime scene. You feel me? Back then it was easiest because you couldn't research. You couldn't just research who reported the crime scene, where she came from, who she had dealings with. People ain't on that type of shit.
That's true.
Right.
You feel me? They were just, that's that lady who reported it, and go on about your business.
Damn.
It could have been your baby mama, somebody's baby mama reported it, and we never knew that she
that's
did
how
it.
they do with like all those things, like what was it, the Boston Marathon and like Sandy Hook and all the other stuff. They always say these are paid actors and actresses.
Yeah,
and
they get paid.
They
They call them crisis actors.
That part.
They call them crisis actors.
Right.
Like when something
They
really
bring
go
people
on,
in.
they
shit.
pay people who already good at handling stuff like that, who can handle some shit like that, bro.
Because if it's a real person, like, you just never know how you gonna act. Like, you know, when you get those people that done off their kid or whatever, and they on TV, they half-ass crying and all that other stuff, you can tell they acting.
Yeah.
But like, if it's a real person and something done happened to their family member, I don't got time for you to
They ain't
re-record
trying to do
me.
that shit.
Fuck you.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, get out my face. Like, that's why I don't like when people, like, when stuff happen and people are, the first thing they do is they go live. They get on the internet.
Yeah.
Like,
Post shit.
all the stuff that done happened to me, 2021 been fucked up.
Yeah.
I delete everything.
I ain't even on
I
Facebook.
delete everything.
even
I
on
deleted
Facebook no
it.
more.
You hear them? I ain't on Facebook. How you been gonna market this podcast? They ain't even on your
I be
social
trying to
media.
market it, but
I got
that
all
Facebook
the
is
social
like so much
shit.
negative shit.
Nobody's getting on my Facebook because that's where my child is. My child is not on any other social media except Facebook, and nobody can get there because I'm scared of pedophiles.
Yeah.
So I promote us
Everybody's
everywhere
scared of
else.
pedophiles.
I'm scared of pedophiles. You cannot have a picture of my child as your screensaver. I ain't gonna have it. Cannot have my baby as no screensaver. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen.
So you know, back to what I was getting at, like when you brought up all the mental and all that, that's kind of a topic I had in mind. Like, speaking on mental health, like, and I know, like, especially for the black community, that's a big thing that we need to get into for real. So like for you to say that like all the traumas your mother grew up with, it's like it's generational for real, because that kind of get passed down to us. And even at that, like when we young, we don't realize it till we get older. You know,
you thinking it's fun at the time
Yeah.
because they going through some stuff. Because 9 times out of 10, especially dealing with a parent that has like drug abuse and all the other
Right.
stuff like that. Like when they on that high, you're having the best time of your life. But when they coming down, it's just like,
just
who the hell
miserable.
is this person?
For real.
Like I don't know this person. But also that goes in the same thing with mental health. Like with bipolar, schizophrenic. I got all that in my family. And it's like 1 minute you good, 1 minute you acting like a kid, the next minute it's you the evilest person I can
Right.
ever talk to. And I don't want you around me. It's just, but the thing is with that, like my brother, they called him, that hyperactive, but they gave him Ritalin. I called it crack.
Oh yeah, that shit don't work, man.
Facts.
That shit don't
Seriously,
work.
it was fucking crack. Like my brother, me and him was like this right here, and that was my playmate. I ain't have to worry about no other friends or whatever. I always had somebody to play with.
Right.
But when you give him that damn Ritalin,
He just
sitting there like
Zoned out.
that.
zombie.
Damn.
I ain't
Yeah,
got nobody to talk to. I ain't got nobody to play with. So like, why would you give my brother this shit on the weekend? I ain't got nobody to talk to.
Damn.
that's how I feel about like when people had depression, because I suffer from anxiety. And like when I got diagnosed for it, they gave me like 2 medications. I looked up the side effects. The shit was like can cause more severe depression for people in their 20s. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck would I take this shit if it make me even more? Even though I'm not even depressed, it's gonna make me depressed.
It's gonna make you.
Like,
So they
come on,
give you
man.
another one.
Give
They
you
give you
about-
another
they
one.
give you
They
something
keep
else.
trying
Yeah.
stuff,
They give
and
you- What's the
it's the trying
name?
stuff, it
What's the
sucks.
name said? He said the health system is not meant to save death; it's meant to prolong it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what it's the business. It's meant to prolong it. Keep you on these drugs as long enough until
It's
your ass
a
die.
business.
So we make some
It's a
business.
So we
business.
can make some money.
Did you stay on your
You feel
medicine?
me?
No,
I didn't either.
I threw that shit in the toilet.
I did not. I did the same exact thing. I did the same exact thing.
That
They
shit
had
the
tried
toilet.
like at least 3 different ones. I was on my way to work one day, and I just was in the middle of the damn median because I was like, I can't go no further.
Damn.
It hit me like that, and I'm just like,
That shit
I'm
don't
not
do
taking
nothing
no.
but just numb you.
It make you worse.
I already told everybody in my family, if I ever get sick before you do anything, starve me for a week.
Yeah.
Give me
It's
water.
ridiculous.
You feel me? Give me vegetables,
What?
but hey, starve me.
Yeah,
Starve me for a week so we can see if that disease will come out, and then start feeding.
For
me,
real.
goddamn.
yeah. Mental
Fuck
health is
that.
something we gotta take serious for real in the black community. I mean, for everybody, but for the black community, I feel because
Facts.
it's so much conditioning and like that we went through in our life, and it's like you said, we think it's good, but it's not.
Well,
But you can't tell nobody that at the time. You feel me?
nah, you can't. Because, I mean, in the black community, like, I mean, not saying, mental health, but, well, in the black community, mental health is looked upon as
Weak.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Man, you take your ass to
man,
church.
yeah, especially like for the
And
men,
that's
it's
not
like
that- you
It's just-
can't always use that as something.
You can't-
Right.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't.
true.
You
That's
gotta
true.
you gotta work that out.
Yeah, I mean,
Church ain't always it.
and I think that's just our people. It's unintentional, but like the problems that we deal with and shit we have, we just we put that shit on the back burner. Sweep it
suppress
under
I
the
just
rug.
think,
Yeah.
I
I'm
just-
moving.
Yeah.
Like as long
I just
as I'm
think
alive, I gotta keep moving.
Exactly.
I
That's
gotta
what we
keep moving. I gotta
conditioned
keep
to.
sustaining. I gotta keep
I
doing
just
what I
think
gotta
that's
do.
weak though, because if we keep moving like that, then you're gonna create weak men. You feel
Exactly.
me?
That's what we're
You know
saying.
what I'm
Like
saying? And it's gonna
it's not good.
eventually
But
get
see-
Not
friends.
good.
what did the men say to us when we was younger? Stop crying,
Grow
stop that
up,
crying,
man
grow
up,
up, be a
man
man. You
up.
feel me?
Boys
Man
don't
up.
cry.
Like crying
Boys
for
don't
sissies,
cry.
all that
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? Like
That's bad. That's not good. That's how you end up with somebody that's
Yeah.
getting on your fucking nerves because they don't know how to do their motion. Look, I'm going through
That's
right now.
It's really, I like to call this like our therapy, like doing
Right.
podcast.
Yeah,
We can
hell
sit and
yeah.
talk. But I like to call it therapy
I'ma
because
spill my
you just,
heart.
you just never know, man. You never know. Like I never know what I'm gonna get out of anybody. I'm just trying to sit back and
Yeah.
conduct. But like, man, sometimes you really can get without putting your personal business out there.
You can
I
get
think
it
you can
out.
kind of get it out there. Get
Yeah.
your little therapy out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Ease
'cause
the mental.
I definitely got my things, shit that I went through.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm 25, but I done seen some shit. I done seen some shit, man.
He called me elder. He got fighting.
He went to the trench area.
No, you not.
Elder, though.
But
nah. What was going on?
I mean, I'm not gonna go into detail, but for me, like just growing up with my mother, like we didn't have a good. We had a good relationship, but we definitely bumped heads a lot. So that's part of the problem, and I'm trying to get out of a lot of shit that I'm so used to. Mm-hmm. Plus, back in 2015, I seen my cousin get killed, so that fucked me up. And I say for one thing that I got under control is my anger. Cause like 2 years ago, you couldn't tell me shit. I was in the house punching walls, throwing shit, getting mad at my girl for the smallest shit, getting into arguments with my mama, cursing at her, she cursing at me, all types of shit. Right. So it's a point where it's like, damn, like when you start to. At the time, I didn't realize it. I was just thinking like, man, I'm just, but kind of getting older and realizing like, man, it's a lot of shit that's wrong with me that I gotta get right. You feel me? Because at some point I can't make excuses, and there's people that tell me that shit all the time. Yeah. At some point, especially when we grown, you can't make no more excuses. You just gotta go get the help.
I saw something the other day that said when they was talking to their friend, they kept hitting. It was like, friend, I keep hitting the wall. 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 Mm-hmm. Sometimes the wall means that you need to lean against that wall and rest a little bit.
Yeah. Right.
It's there for you. Lean. Yeah, you can lean on me. Like sometimes you need that wall to lean on. Like you just think that everything is going wrong for you, and maybe that's your, it's time to level up.
What I'm gonna say to it though is best. I'm gonna tell you what I had to do, bro. I told all my deepest and darkest shit and let it out. Everything I thought that was wrong, that I knew was wrong, how I ever got treated, how I ever felt with my mama, daddy. Yeah. Let that type of shit out. And want me to tell you why you gotta let that type of shit out? Because you still got it pent up in you.
Yeah, right. True.
You still think you can suppress it, but you can't suppress it until you really let it out.
That's facts.
You feel me? And that's the problem. Yeah. You feel me? I used to bump heads with my mama, but it got to a point where I couldn't even say nothing no more because I done let out everything.
Yeah. Nah, our relationship definitely got better though.
And how she started perceiving it is like, okay.
So did y'all mama acknowledge where she went wrong?
It ain't even about her acknowledging it.
Mine did.
So yours did. Yours.
It ain't even about my mama acknowledging it. It's about I see her knowing. So I'm not going to approach her about acknowledging it no more because now that she see how I am as a man, she see like, okay, I get what he talking about. Yeah. Because now my mama called me to have a deep conversation.
Right. Yeah. That's where it started.
You get what I'm saying? So they let me know like, okay, she already understand what she done. I don't need her to acknowledge it.
Yeah. But she really acknowledging it without saying it.
She acknowledging it without saying it. But hold on, but let me tell you this though. I used to tell my mama, you really ain't never loved me. You might have bought me stuff. I might have had the games and stuff like that. But you ain't never like, oh, my son.
We don't get that a lot for real.
So when my old lady, I got a real old lady. I ain't never had no just real like. You feel me? Just like the dream woman when you be like, well, this the one. You feel me? I ain't never really had that, but when she be affectionate, when she be affectionate, it be to the point where it be like I catch myself like, and now she listen though.
He be talking about
now she see like, but listen though, but now she done been around to where she done seen the mama and son relationship, and so she like, damn, okay, I see why. You feel me? So she might grab me and be like, shut up, boy. Let me love you. Because ain't nobody even loved you. Like, I be like,
it's crazy you say that because, like,
you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So, I be realizing it. So, I be catching myself. So, I might push off or something because I just might be in my mode, might be playing the game, and she might do it, and I might just stop and just get on it just to let her know that I realize what she doing. I can hug you. This nigga got me to call you all type of shit. I can hug you too.
It's crazy you say that because my girl was complaining, a lot about how I'm not affectionate or romantic and stuff. And sometimes I had to get her to realize, like, that's kind of not where I come from, especially the home. Like, my mama told me she loved me here and there, but actually showing it, even from me showing affection, wasn't there. And then with my pops was in federal prison since I was in 2nd grade. He got out 2019. Around that time, I was, 24? No, 23, 24. So I just seen him for the first time in years, like maybe 2-3 months ago. He came to Columbia to see me. And I couldn't, you know how when you see that special bond, you ain't seen nobody in so long, you hug it out and cry? That didn't happen. It was weird and awkward. I liked it that he was here, but it was awkward at the same time.
Y'all don't have a relationship. So.
Nah.
Y'all ain't never been in a situation like that.
At that moment, that's when I realized, I was like, all these years I was saying, like, him not being here didn't do shit to me because I'm not out here in the streets doing these crazy ass dumb shit. But it affected me emotionally.
It affects you.
Correct.
So
but that's the first step in the process of moving forward. Like you acknowledging and you understand that it's an issue.
Yeah,
you have to recognize that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
doing that, bro. At 14, my dad was cutting my house. I got in trouble at school, and I bucked at him. After he got done, my daddy big, like 400 pounds, like tall. You feel me? So I bucked at him. He jacked me up. You feel me? But I bucked at him, and then I just let loose on him. I made him cry. Yeah. I'm 14 years old.
Right.
I made you cry because I told you how I really felt. You feel me? Yeah. And how I really felt, it reflected you, and you realized my daddy shot his dog in his face. That went in, but 10 years old. You feel me? That's how my grandpa was with him.
With black parents, it seems like black parents don't think that their children have a say in anything. Mm-hmm. Like, I brought you in this world, it's what I say, and then shit goes.
Because they don't come from thinking anything else
exactly
different.
That's how it goes. And so with me and my kid, like, I don't do all that hugging and stuff, and she always wants to hug me. And then she told me the other day, you just don't give me enough hugs, you don't give me enough hugs, you don't give me enough hugs. I don't like to hug that much. I don't like to touch really, but I try to do a little bit better because she is a little girl, and I'm but I don't want nobody just walking up on my child. And I give her those boundaries, like you can't let anybody just roll up on you. If you ain't with it, you ain't with it. I don't make her do something she don't want to do. I let her tell me her feelings. Mm-hmm. When she gets into it at school and stuff with these little kids, like she's not in the drama, but she makes herself a part of the drama. Mm-hmm. Like that ain't got shit to do with you.
Yeah.
Let that go. But those are her family members, so she's just like
she feel like she got
to be there. Yeah. I'm like, but the thing is stuff like that follows you. So I'm trying to teach her, like with the TikTok.
All right.
Child, she had been throwing gang signs because she was following one of them little trends.
She wasn't throwing up the O's?
Oh, no, she wasn't throwing up the O's, honey. Not the O's. She was throwing up the blood. I was like, wait a minute. She had it on TikTok for a little while, and I sit her down and I explain to her, I'm not one of those parents that goes through and I just start cussing, fussing, hitting, and all the other stuff. I sit her down, I have an adult conversation with her. Because, she's going to be an adult, so why am I going to make you feel like I'm more than you are? Mm-hmm. I done been there, I done done. I used to sneak out the house. Yeah, right. I already know what you might decide you want to do, but it ain't gonna work because I already done been there.
Right.
So I'm always on top of everything, and it's just like those parents that how we were taught. You ain't got no say.
That's true.
You can't say that. Your feelings don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her feelings matter.
Yeah.
And so when I sit her down and I talk to her, we be sitting there crying, honey, just sitting up there having a whole good conversation. Yeah. You got to do your kid like that. Like you can't do them how you were done.
I think that's good because it's like I feel like even like speaking to my mom, I could look at it now and say, I would have rather, my mom have a conversation with me than whoop my ass. You know what I mean? Like, explain to me what I did wrong instead of beating my ass. You know what I mean?
Like, you see where you were wrong in this. You have to ask those questions.
Don't just fuck me up. And then,
just beat your ass and say, go to bed.
I tell naked across the bed and you better not move.
What?
Right.
Across the bed, better not move.
I'm telling you, that I tell people all the time, that shit come from the slave mentality. When they used to beat the slaves, and that's just passed down. You feel me?
I'm telling you.
That's
how, I never thought about it like
it's
that.
It's traumatizing.
To me, I feel like it's like you said, slave mentality. I feel like everybody just got to put parents different. Like my mom, I'm 35. My mom had me when she was I think she was 15, but she turned 16 the same year. Me and my mama grew up together. We like brothers and sisters. And as I get older, I understand the struggle. Like, to be honest, like me and my mom, like we done hit licks together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, we got that relationship. Like, my mom and my brother, they got the two siblings that's just alike. They don't want to get along. And then my mom and my sister, it's like my mama look at my sister now as her at a younger age, but she see how my sister is way more advanced than she was at that age. Right. So it's like my mama look at my sister, and I ain't gonna say idolize her, but she praised my sister. She look at me like I'm her protector. And my brother, she like, that's my baby. No matter what, I'm gonna be there for her. You know, she be there for all of us. Like no matter what, she like no matter what my brother do, she gonna be there. No matter how much they get into it, they gonna be there. No matter how much me and her get into it, but it's like I'm her brother. Even though we grew up together, bro. Like my mom and my daddy bought me Too Short when I was 3 years old. That's my favorite rapper, bro. I was knowing all the lyrics at 3 years old, bro. Like I knew like. I wouldn't say my mama was addicted to drugs because I ain't never seen her do. She smoked some weed one time and she just get cuckoo. But like I think my mama addiction was money because money was always running through her family. We weren't never rich, but she always knew how to get money. She always had a friend that was a dope boy. My daddy got a PhD in sociology, but his favorite cousins is not too far from the game. Like, they was in the game, my daddy was right there. Like, I don't know what he done did, but at the same time, it's like you know stuff, but they try to cover up and show you. But me and my mama relationship, I think it's cool, but it's definitely have a mental thing. How you were saying your mama didn't hug you. My mama always loved on us, but inside a black family, and it's not, like, just inside a black family, sometimes love from certain family members can be the wrong type of love that you get. Right. Because everybody just trying to be something that they ain't, or they trying to grow up so fast. So it's like, you know, in our community, you sweep things under the rug, just like they say no snitching. Right. You ain't gonna snitch on your cousin either. You ain't gonna snitch on big uncle or big auntie or the cousin from Maryland or something like that. So it's like you get traumatized, and as you get older, you be thinking shit. You had those flashbacks, and you be thinking shit cool, but it really ain't
the
cool.
It's like you be like y'all was sitting down there talking about.
I be saying stuff to my mom. My mom be like, well, who ever done that? I be like, Mama.
You remember certain stories.
I be like, Mama, I got the whole picture in my head. I ain't no way I fabricated this.
But cause see, everybody was blind to the fact. But yeah, like just like you was, just back to the mental thing. Things that happened to you in your past, I think it flashed back, and then it happened to you in your adult life, and you can have instances where you think the shit cool and it's really not, because we all raised up under that umbrella or in that one household. Like in our household, it was always all of us in the house. No matter where my mom stayed at, her family came and stayed with her. Just like me, where I stay at, I always let people come stay with me. And then and you just gotta learn how to break away from people too, and you gotta learn how to find yourself.
On the positive aspect of that, when you let that trauma and pain go, man, you become a beast. For real. You do. You feel me? Like mentally, you mentally become a beast. You feel me? Like, and that's real. Like, I be working on that shit every day. I love, like, even, like, playing little games with myself. You feel me? I love doing that shit. You feel me?
Yeah. So, y'all know how y'all are men. I'm a girl. So, well, I'm a woman. I'm a woman. But you know how they have that mother-daughter rivalry type thing? That's the shit I went through.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the shit I went through. So, I still do not have a relationship with that woman. I call her by her first name. It's nothing. So I only recently started back talking to her, but she cannot call my phone. We have a safe space at my cousin's house. Like, you can't call my phone. I don't have nothing to do with you, but I will be cordial enough to speak to you when we in that safe space. Like, Thanksgivings is at my cousin's house. Everything is at my cousin's house. Right. So
your mama?
Yeah.
You gotta fix that.
Just at the top.
I mean, but I feel like she gonna get there. She just gotta start what she talking about.
I've tried. So when my brother passed in April, my baby brother was like, "Hey, y'all got to fix this." My thing is it can't be fixed when a person doesn't acknowledge that they're wrong.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've been to a point where this woman told people I had HIV. I had to go get damn paperwork showing. Paperwork, like the show. I'm 19 years old. I'm trying to be like, hey, I'm in this world. I'm having me a good fucking time. I'm 19. I'm having a good time. You running around hating on me like a bitch in the street.
I understand.
I done caught charges behind. I got a CDV and a assault and battery. Like you can't do me like that, and I'm not the one.
I'm sure.
But you never acknowledge anything that you have done to any of your kids our entire lives. Yeah. And I'm the oldest. I take care of you. I move you into my house. You steal from me. You talk about me. You do this, you do that. But there's nothing I won't do for. But you can't call me and ask for it. Somebody else gonna ask for it.
Right.
Do you think that relationship could be rekindled?
I don't think so, because she'll never acknowledge what the hell she's done.
Well, you don't know if she ever
until
will
she
acknowledge
do.
it, but until she do.
This is why I want to say.
So you need acknowledgement to move forward.
This is what I'm gonna say though.
But that's important. It really
she
is.
never will.
Listen, what I'm gonna say. It is important to an extent, because when I'm not trying to tell you how to run, whatever, but I'm just saying, when you know they're not acknowledging because you confront them with the truth, they still lost. Or I mean, whatever case, it's still their loss. That's her burden that she got to deal with. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that's
you feel
what I'm
me?
saying,
So when you let it go,
I let folks go on about their business. I don't sit there and dwell on it. But my thing is we're just because we're sitting here talking about it, that's the only reason that I can say about it. I don't sit and dwell on it. No, I don't sit there and think about her. I just don't. Like, it's just nothing that I do. Like, you didn't raise us. You wasn't there. The baby boy, bless his little heart, I tried to get him out the situation. Stuck up on her ass like Virgin Mary. But it was me. Right. It was me that raised you and took you out of anything. Like, if it was back to school, summer clothes, you needed a cell phone, you needed this, you needed that. It didn't matter. Whatever you needed, it was me. It wasn't your parents.
But it'd be like that. But like that's just like,
and that's the person they praise.
But see, that's the thing. Like, that's growing up in a two. Like, okay, let's say it's two people got to have a baby, right? But let's say the child lives with the mother. The child loves the mother, but adores the person that's not there. So like, even in my relationship, my mama did everything for me. My daddy was always there for me. He just wasn't in the household. He was in Atlanta. But that man bought me like a Black History book, and like a Negro League T-shirt for Christmas one year. I thought my mama had 500 gifts up on the Christmas tree. I was like, oh, I know I had that, because I knew that was gonna be there. It was just the point they brought, and not even knowing that he was probably contributing on the back end. But the person that you're not around a lot, sometimes you adore them more, because the person that you with, you take them for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my mom gonna be here when I wake up in the morning, but I know I gotta travel 2 hours to go see my daddy. So when I see him, I gotta show him that love.
I have a good father as well. Yeah. Like, he raised us well. Like,
I'm
my
just
daddy
saying about your
me,
brother, how you did everything for your brother, but he still like adored your mama more than he adored you. Not saying you wanted it, but just saying. But that's I was just comparing.
Me at all.
I think that's what it is too, though. Back to what School was saying. So.
But before we move on, though, I do want to say this. Like, for your situation, like, even if you don't ever reconcile with her, just so you can get better, like, I feel like you should go to therapy, like, at some point, so you can get it off your chest.
I've already looked into everything. I've been once before. I've been once before. I didn't finish it, and continue to go, because I think you need therapy. You don't need to just go for a couple sessions and stop. Yeah. You just need to go, like, because it's everything, everyday life. Hell, your job can get on your goddamn nerves.
Charlamagne say he go once a week.
You need to, and you need to get some of that stuff out that you cannot talk to your significant other. Like, that man is married. Right. Some stuff that he might not want to tell his wife. I be wanting to talk. He can tell his therapist.
That's why I be wanting to talk.
Because it be like a no judgment zone. Because they
technically
they can't take it nowhere else.
Nowhere,
unless it's something illegal.
Yeah, something crazy. You can't tell me you're in there moving pounds and bricks for chocolate.
Nah, you can't do that.
So do y'all think therapy, like, it's? Do you believe it works? It helps.
Because sometimes you holding that in and you're bottling it in, and it makes you bitter. Like, it just makes your insides sour.
Want me tell you what I've been bottling with, though? Male or female therapists.
And black
as
and white.
A male.
And black and white.
Oh, no, I know I'm going black.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. See, you said, I know I'm going black.
I know I'm going black.
Because you need somebody who can at least try to relate you in some way.
But I'm just saying, though, like, do it need to be women on women therapy? Because obviously it might be some kind of bias. Or do it need to be man on women therapy? And is that some type of...
But I think with their job is to, like, get both sides. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Even if they haven't went through it or can understand, they gotta
So I'm saying, would you get a male therapist or a female therapist?
Me personally, it's gonna be a female. I won't even let a male touch my eyebrows.
I'll probably get a male. I mean, I really don't care, but for preference, I'll probably get a male. Yeah. So,
what you say, bro?
I don't know. I feel like it's really situational. Cause like, I feel like if you were my therapist, I feel like I can come talk to you about some shit. But in a certain situation, her as my therapist, she gonna give me better advice. You know what I mean? Depending on what the situation is.
Why do you think she's gold on?
I'm a woman therapist in general. Like I got some shit going on. Like let's say I'm having problems with my wife. Like she kind of said with Charlamagne. I ain't trying to talk to her about that shit. I come talk to you about my wife. You go, I feel you. Fuck that bitch. My wife getting on my nerves too. And she gonna, probably give me some answers.
If your therapist say fuck that bitch, that's the wrong therapist. You gotta stop paying him right now.
So that's not like a friend. Like that's not like you going to your friend. But you don't need to go to your friend.
But like a therapist, a woman could give me a better judgment on what to do with this woman. You know what I'm saying?
She understands from a woman's point of view
what's
going on.
Right. Because I mean, he looking at it the same way I'm looking at it. He might have the same answers I do.
So we saying like, if you single, go with a male.
If you single, go with a male.
If you single, go with a male. But if you married, you need to get a married.
You might need to have both
women.
You probably need both. Perception or perspective of both. A male and a female.
I need two therapists.
But like you said, bro, hopefully they got it where they can perceive both sides.
From both sides,
That's when the trust factor come in, because these people don't went to school for 12, 13 years. They supposed to be able to come in. You supposed to be able to talk to them and then trust that what they're giving you, but the feedback they're giving you back is something that they basically know, because it's just all clinicals. Everything is a study. That's what you got to trust. It's about the trust.
We gotta get to the next topic though. But go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, but study shows that
I know that's
the high class women is most likely the psychologist guy.
Man, that's what you.
And they probably single and not married.
I'm chilling with the next subject.
Right. So.
Brother Kai.
This is something that I feel like we lost. I ain't gonna say all way, but terms kind of got misconstrued. Dating versus relationship. So give me your take of what you think dating is and what you think a relationship is, because I got mine.
Wait a minute, what?
What is a date? What is dating and what's a relationship?
What's the difference?
Because it's misconstrued nowadays. I guess I'll start off with me. So, cause this is how I feel.
Okay.
So dating, I feel, is you not in a committed relationship. You're not committed to no one, no loyalty, no nothing. You can, go out with whoever you want, feel, and you just feeling like, say you dating maybe two people, you going out on dates just to feel them out, see who you can relate to and vibe with. That's what it is. That's kind of like basically what we call today talking. You feel me? Right. But I think a lot of people get that mixed up with a relationship, whereas with a relationship, that's actually an agreement between you two that's committing to each other.
There you go.
You feel me? But I feel like a lot of people get that misconstrued and they think, and they think because you dating.
In the dating phase, what people do is in that dating phase, you sleeping with him, you sleeping with her, you sleeping with everybody. Like you might be dating these 2 or 3 people, you doing the same thing with all these 2 or 3 people, and nobody says what this really is anymore.
Right.
Nobody says, "Hey, you're my person. You're gonna be my person. I don't want you to go over here with this other person." They just do them, and then when they find out about another goddamn person, they mad.
Right.
Like, you can't do that. So that's why I don't do no kissing and fucking.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you
can't.
If you dating and you see multiple people, you can't fuck all of them now. You might have your one.
They do.
Hold on, let me.
They the fuck.
I mean,
that's not reality.
Let me clarify on that.
It's not reality, but
It
in
is
the
reality,
sense,
sir. I'm sorry.
no, I'm saying like not to fuck all of them.
They do.
But it's reality that they do.
Let me clarify on this.
Fucking do.
Any girl that is out here fucking all these men, every time a man
gonna
put
put
his
it on
dick
the
in you,
woman.
a piece
Both
of him,
sides. Say both
a
sides.
piece
That's
of
why he
him
called me the broke
is
voice of
left in
reason.
you.
He gonna put it all on the
A
woman.
piece of him is left in you.
He
Do the
always
signs
gonna
on
put it on
it.
the
Every time you
He
let a
always
man
think that
put
we're
his
so
dick in
emotional
you, a
that we
piece of that
cannot
man is
detach.
left inside of you. Anyway,
I'm not gonna lie.
Detach.
we need.
Hey, are we losing the
No, I'm
side
about
of the
to.
question?
We need to understand. We need to understand the.
You got it.
We need to understand the term relationship. If you're not building, there's no need to go there. If you just want to get your rocks off,
Exactly.
then
Do
you can
that.
keep dating. But if you're not building, a relationship is normally really a bank term. And that's about banking and about building as a team and building as a whole. So if you know that this man is not willing to build in you and you're not willing to build in him, don't call it a relationship. Just say y'all
We
fucking.
fucking.
Right.
That's it.
And that's why I was kind of getting at, because people do get them shits
'Cause
like
all it
mixed
is
up.
we fucking.
You feel me?
That's it.
But when you said he feel like women can't detach,
He don't think we can detach.
maybe
Women
you can.
can't detach
But I feel the same
They
way.
done the research on it.
Let's keep science out of it. I'm telling you
I
like this.
seriously want to know
It's some
why y'all
savage-
think
when-
we
it's
Bro,
some
not
women
detach.
that's why y'all are more masculine now, because y'all got 80 different men energies in y'all body. I'm good. And they done the science on
and
it.
that's why.
They done the science
Okay,
on
and
it.
how you say they got 80 different men, and that mean how a man is
Got
getting
80
more
different
sensitive
women.
because he's just releasing all
Giving
his
all
fluids.
this energy
So now he
to
ain't got
every
nothing
woman he
left in
see.
him.
That's true.
That's
He
how
gaining
hard.
hers.
We can
Y'all
fuck
got-
it. Certain ones
That's
of
why-
us we can detach. Cause
I ain't got
That's-
I'm going to fuck home. You, no, I'm going home. That's me
Brother Cap.
Yeah.
going home. we ain't in shit. We kissing and fucking. That's how we're doing. Okay, my bad. You shut up.
Nah. Yes, sir. Hey, it was a good one with y'all, man. We gonna end it on that note, man. I'm fucking with y'all platform for real. Oh yeah, it gotta be definitely.
Appreciate y'all coming.
It's gonna be a part 2 for sure. So be on the lookout. But it was nice having y'all, man. I fuck with y'all platform. I would like for us to be on there again, at some point,
I wasn't there that one, but I'll be there the next.
Y'all
So
tell people where they can find y'all socials and everything too.
Go ahead, D.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, dirty_Diana_O. You can find me on Snapchat, dirty_Diana_O. You can find me on TikTok, dirty_Diana_O. It's an O is a 0. Twitter, dirty_Diana_O. Everything is Dirty D.
Yo, it's your boy Cash Out. You can find me on at Facebook at Cash Out Keys, on Instagram Cash_Out_Key74, and on Twitter HTG Podcast /Cash Out Key74.
You already know it's your boy SB Hot Star. Instagram, Facebook, HTG Podcast, Instagram, HTGpodcast.buzzsprout.com. It's going to take you to the audio and the visuals, SB Visions, Facebook. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to HTG Podcast YouTube page, man. I just want to say thank you.
Thank
you know what I'm
you.
saying? We appreciate y'all letting us come on this platform, man. It's our family.
Shit, anytime,
it's our
man.
love, man.
Shit,
That's
anytime.
all it is. I really enjoyed this conversation. I love these two right here. Let's hug it out. Let's hug it out.
Now you want to hug?
Now you want to hug. It's all good, but yeah, you already know, man. It's HTG Podcast for life.
Sure, man. Hey, folks,
Dang.
appreciate y'all tuning in with us again. I'm sure
it's your boy Father Kai, voice of reason, whatever the fuck you want to call me, man.
that's
You
it.
feel me?
With all due respect, we see y'all
And
next
we
time.
signing out.
Big.
Evolve and change. We had to make them transitions, nigga. Had to make them transition.